Okay, so this is a riff for complete beginners. It's just a riff on one string. We're going to break it down into 4 parts. Okay, so the first part is just 3 open strings, but they're played in a particular way. So they're played very short. So they're not long notes like this. They're short notes. And the way I'm doing that is just resting the pick on the string in between each note. So I play the string, then rest the pick on the string to stop it, and then play the string, rest the pick on the string to stop it, etc. Just repeat. So I do that 3 times. And that's how to do that. Just as a side note as well, it's a good idea to rest that kind of front of the wrist or the bottom kind of bony bit of the little finger, that bit, just on the guitar somewhere, on the guitar body, just for a bit of control of the instrument. It's a good idea when you're a beginner. But yeah, that's part 1. So part 2 is actually the same thing. It's 3 open strings again, but you don't have to worry about this short note thing anymore. You can just play them normally. They are quite fast though. It's like this. So just make sure you have that rhythm. Bom, bom, okay, and that you can play it that fast. So parts 1 and 2 together should sound like this. Let's move on to part 3 now. That's going to be this. Okay, so we're finally using the left hand, or the fretting hand. It's first finger, 3rd fret. Make sure your finger's really close to the fret. Then open string, and then 3rd finger, 5th fret. I'd recommend when you do that last one, rather than playing like this with just the 3rd finger on its own, try and have the 1st and 2nd fingers touching the string on frets, roughly on frets 3 and 4 there. It's going to help with speed and technique, particularly later on when you get to faster playing. That becomes essential. So getting into it as soon as possible is a real good idea. So that's what it should look like on the last note. So 3rd fret, open string, 5th fret. Okay, so I'll play all those parts 1, 2 and 3 together. And you could actually just leave it there. It sounds fine just playing those 3 parts. So if we look at part 4 now, that's just adding a little bit at the end to get you back into the part 1. So it's just 2 notes, but play very fast. It's the last note we ended on in part 3, so that's the 5th fret with the 3rd finger. And so we play that again and then lift off onto the 3rd fret with the 1st finger. That should already be waiting there if you did that technique I was talking about in part 3. So that'll help you play it a lot faster than if you were just playing 3rd finger and then having to switch to 1st. If you can just have them all down and lift them off, it's a lot quicker. But that's it. It's just those 2 notes for part 4, and then you're very quickly back into part 1. And it all loops round, okay? So if you find this video useful, like and subscribe. I'll put tabs in the description, but I hope you found this useful. Okay, thanks.